Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza blowout coverage. We're here live at Gen Con 2015. We are at the Calliope Games booth, and we're talking about something very, very cool that is coming out next year. We're talking with Chris about the Limited Luxury Edition of Tsuro, and those are a lot of good words in there.
People are addicted to Tsuro, so I can understand it's the addiction edition. So 2016, we are going full on because it is the 10th anniversary of Tsuro right now. We are bringing out the Luxury Edition. We're going all out. The box will be wood carved. You'll open it on a hinge. Inside it will be silk. There will be tiles that will feel like stone that will be in an actual silk draw bag. So it's not just little tiles stacked on each other. It's actually textured tiles. The pieces are going to look like this. We've got some images of what the renders are going to look like. These will be beautiful dragon and phoenix pieces, either in metal or some kind of really awesome resin, whatever we can use to make them look the absolute best. And so we're putting this whole thing together as luxury as we possibly can, because over the last 10 years, since it started with WizKids, Tsuro's proven to be that game that just lasts, that people love to play. A lot of people still own that 10-year-old WizKids version in the red box. And we're going to give that Tsuro fan, the one who really wants this to be the centerpiece of their edition of their collection, something amazing that they'll want to really have. So that's in the works right now. We're actually using factories that usually manufacture furniture because this thing is it is amazing. So we have to find just the right partners because we don't want to skimp in any way on this. We want this to be amazing.
I don't know if I want to ask, and I don't know. There probably is not an answer. But do we have a ballpark of how much this gorgeousness is probably going to set us back?
So the ballpark, and don't quote me, is you're going to probably need to save your pennies because we're looking at somewhere around $350 for the luxury edition. So this is not something you buy on a whim. This is something you say, I want to have the game that everyone on my block is going to want to gather and play because this thing is going to be absolutely incredible.
And limited edition, do we have an estimate of how many of those are going to be made?
That we have not made the determination on. It all depends on, what it costs to put the thing together, how, a lot of decisions behind the scenes before we decide, but it will be limited to quite a small group of them.
Very, very cool. That sounds interesting. I would have loved to have been in the conversation with the furniture factory guy who was like, wait, what do you want us to do? But anyway, that is the Limited Luxury Edition of Tsuro coming out in 2016. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to see it next year at Essen or Gen Con or something like that. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And of course, check out Calliope. They helped send us to Gen Con. They backed our Kickstarter. They're sending a bunch of our Kickstarters some awesome Roll for It Express, which, by the way, who created Roll for It Deluxe?
Roll for It Deluxe, Roll for It, and Roll for It Express. That was me.
Oh. Well, now you know. All right. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.